Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I really appreciate your presence in here. Yeah. Okay, so today we're gonna be visiting Doha City and let's explore it together. Qatar is a beautiful country and it has very nice places that you can visit to explore and learn more about Qatar. So I'm gonna be visiting these places and I decided why not tag you along with me. So stick around till the end of the video. Make sure you give the video a like, a comment, and a share if you like the video. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be with you guys till the video ends. I'll be having a tour guide, so you'll be hearing his voice more often, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Important place for Qataris, and this man was born before, of course, 1878. He unified the tribes and he was born there. And even when we visit the National Museum, he has a palace there. The idea of having the National Museum is because his home, Ruby, they also did not have a single airplane in the country. It was donated by the Arab League, Arab countries. They donated to Qatar 1972. Imagine now Qatar is one of the strongest airlines in the world. Not much change. We're heading to Katara Cultural Village. This is where the Blue Mosque is, our first stop. Can you see this green landscape? Amazing, right? It looks like we're in Brazil or someplace. So, Qatar is the second flattest country in the world after the Maldives. What does that mean? This is not real. So Katara Cultural Village is very rich, one of the main attractions for whoever visits Qatar. It has an amphitheater, Roman amphitheater, but it's not from the Roman times, 2009. Okay, because it's a cultural hub. We have a stamps museum, Philharmonic Orchestra headquarters. We have the Oud Center where they make this oud instrument. The Blue Mosque, the Gold Mosque. We're going to visit the Blue Mosque. We will not have enough time to visit Qatar. We're just going to have to visit the Blue Mosque. We'll just see it from the outside quickly. When you have some time, like you can see access, everybody, you have the Saudis and so on passing by, but now it's kind of allowed. They allowed it, before it wasn't. Only this over here because it's accessible to the road. So you can have some water sports, good prices on the water sports as well. We see this picture, for example, this is a drawing by Saidi. He's a Qatari artist. This drawing is found in the Modern Art Museum, Modern and Contemporary Art Museum in Qatar. It's the largest of its kind in the world. We're going to see also the whale shark on the left-hand side. So we have the whale shark, which is, Qatar has the second largest gathering. Ministry of Defense said, okay, you cannot visit these sites anymore. But these whale sharks are very famous here. We used to be able to swim with them, visit them, not anymore. 10%, that's correct. Almost 300,000 people. These are the Qataris. And don't think that everybody who's wearing the traditional clothing is a Qatari. Okay, it could be a Pakistani, it could be a Yemeni, it could be a Palestinian. Some people who lived here for a long time would wear these clothing. Dubai, they don't like the foreigners to wear these clothing, so you can wear just the thobe, the white dress without the cover on the head. Well, here they like that the foreigners do wear these clothing. So feel free, if you want to wear them, go ahead. Okay? We're very close to the Blue Mosque. This Blue Mosque was designed by a Turkish lady. Her name is Zainab. As well as the Gold Mosque. We're going inside. The ladies have to put half an hour before and after we cannot visit the mosque. Let's go.
So we got to the place. This is Katara Blue Mosque. Yeah, we were a lot. Yeah, I know that's the entrance. Right there where you see the blue thing. That's the entrance to the Katara Blue Mosque. And yeah, it's an amazing place. So let's go see what's inside. Okay. Okay, in Qatar, the culture suggests that ladies should always be decent while entering the mosque. So suppose you're not a Muslim, or if you're a Muslim, you need to have this attire. Yeah, so we were given like abayas and hijabs. Okay, this is how the mosque looks from the inside. Yeah, it's a sacred place and it is designed so well, and just to avoid distractions. And there's a side for females, there's a side for males, then there's a timer right there. That's the timing for prayers and everything about like the season. During Ramadan, I think the time fluctuates, it keeps changing. Here are the Qurans. Yeah, the place was really nice. And then you have this QR code that you can scan and read the Quran in your language. How dope is that? The place looked so ace. Like, look at the lighting. The chandeliers were giving. Yeah, I really love the place. It's a sacred place, and it's a nice place to explore and get to learn more about the cultures of Qatar and get to know like what it entails, like in more details. Yeah, you can see all of us were wearing like that. We were so decent and cute. I loved it. Yeah, this was mine. At the back, this was the logo. It was written Katara Blue Mosque. I looked cutesy. Yeah. I really loved my outfit. I wish they could have given it to me to go with it. Anyways, it's just to stay there. Then they also gifted me this Quran in English. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I lack words to explain it honestly. It's amazing.
2-3 weeks ago, this was a fully loaded area because the Fountain Festival was on the other side, and it's a big part of the culture. Camel racing has already started as well. This is part of the culture. We have two sects of Qataris. We have the tribes which are Bedouins, like the Al-Fadi family or Bedouins. They're more concerned with horses, camels, falcons. We have the people of the Al-Murray family as well. We have more people who are the fishermen and the pearlers, like Al-Hajmi family. This is Shakespeare Street we're driving on, and Shakespeare Hill. Remember what we saw from the highway? This is what we call Shakespeare Hill. And we are driving on Shakespeare Street. So what do you think this gift item is? A shoe? This is remember I said we have a children's play area. This is the only museum. You have two transformers in front of the museum, and this is where the children's play. All right, on the other side of the Galerie Lafayette. What do you think that building straight ahead of us is? Can you see that big building? It looks like a bronze. A what? What? Tell me.
The gift.
The bird?
Birthday gift.
What? Tell me.
Present.
What is it? Animal on Earth, 290 miles per hour at attack speed, to 140 miles per hour at migration speed. This here is Shakespeare Street. We can read here on the right hand side, Shakespeare Street. Right after it, we have Tasty Street. This is these cabins here. You can drive through and get some food.
Oh my God.
Qatar is more lively in the evening because of the hot weather. Until 2-3 o'clock, everybody's out and about enjoying their time. You can see a Qatari restaurant. Its name is Fil Afia. Another two towers. These are the pigeon towers, but they're on the other side as well. This over here is the Hashedi Hotel. It's an Indian chain. You can see how the pots are inlaid into the walls, and they planted them. They should cover all their green soon. Maybe when we're coming back, you'll see it. And it's owned by Sheikh Joan, the brother of the Emir. Now these buses are dispatched in the evening, the ones we just saw we passed by, because it's the time for workers, the labor workers, to leave their job. So they, between 4 and 7, they allow these big buses to enter into the city. During the World Cup, schools stopped working, jobs ended at 11 in the morning. Big buses or normal buses, less than 14 seaters, were not. The Emir's home is on the left-hand side. You see all this premises, the trees and so on. That's where the Emir lives. He's married to 3 ladies, has 13 children. He's 44 years of age. His father's married to 3 ladies and has 9 kids. He lives also with his family members. Like, so you can see Doha from above. Nice, beautiful sunset. Some of the schools now, education system is free of charge if you are a government employee. Another mall called the Center, which is not a real mall, but it's like an outlet. This mall is owned by Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani. He's the half brother of the father prince. They were both breastfed from the same mom when they were kids, which mean like they're brothers. Sheikh Faisal owns 11 towers here, many hotels in New York and Philadelphia and all over the world. He lended the country money a long time ago. He's a cousin of the Emir and the father Emir. So all of his hotels, the Marriott chains and so on are his. Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim, Amal Towers, Amal Faisal Holding as well. Very powerful man. You might visit his museum, we'll see. We'll see about this, so we're working on something that you might have to visit. So we have a couple of towers here. The Tornado Tower, the Doha Bullet Tower, which was designed by Jean Nouvel, the same person. Straight ahead of you, you're going to see the Sheraton Hotel, which is the first building here in the skyline, Qatar. See here is reclaimed even up to the. So they covered the land. They brought some rubble from Iran. They covered the area. We call it Defna. The people who speak Arabic call Defna means buried land. Westerners or non-speaking Arabic languages will say West Bay. Okay, so the Sheraton was the first building ever here. It's finished 1982. They refurbished this building a couple of years ago and restored it to be exactly the same as it was 1982 with the furniture. Everything's the same, new. Owned by the government. We are just heading, so this is considering this is the start of the Corniche. Behind me is the diplomatic street. There's some embassies, more embassies on the other side. So let's see, 75% of the embassies are located in that direction. So it's a kind of a rush hour now, kind of, because they let the buses out, and the private sector is leaving at this time. The government sector leaves their work between 2 and 2:30. They get to work between 6:30 to 7 or 7:30 and leave between 2 and 2:30. So that's another rush hour, but not that much. Right. The Coast Guard is not that far away, so once you cross, when we go fishing, we cross on that side, it's done. We are in open waters. So you have to.
I'm glad you're watching until this far. So here we are. We've now arrived at the museum. Yeah, this is the Museum of Qatar. It's so cute. This is how it looks from the outside. Yeah, it's so appealing. And this was at night. This was around 6:30 p.m. in the evening, because again, life in Qatar begins at night because of the high temperatures during the day. So like, we can't go out during the day. So if you want to have fun in Qatar, it's around 4, 5, 6. That's when you go out. Okay, so this is how it looks from the outside. It's so big. I hope it's big as well in the inside. Let's go and see.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along, yeah. We've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it. Time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia? You know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot. Watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock. Need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya? Hear your truth. Pull you closer. Talk it through.
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain.
Right there. Okay. Some people say that the word Qatar with a Q came from this fish. So we have now two sects. One said Katara, the word came from Katara or Katarat, drops of water in Arabic. Others said that Qatar was brought from the word Catarispus, which is this fossil 400 million years ago. Okay. So that's the welcome message as far as the National Museum is concerned. The Islamic Museum is a different story. It's one of the ceramics which was done in the 9th century by the Muslims. And it was the first ceramic or porcelain which was done by Arabs before it was
a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby I can see it on your face.
Up and tossing, turning, staying up all night long. Up and calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
Let me go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly. Let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure. Space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure.
Go all around, please. Spread out. So you can see the map. Don't touch, it's not allowed to touch. See, no hands. In the museum in general, don't touch anything. These are the rules. So spread around, all the way around if you wish. (11,552 square kilometers, slightly larger than Lebanon. Qatar's population is about 3 million people. 10% of them are Qataris. We have 3 major cities: Doha, Waqif, and Al Khor. So this is Doha. Of course, this is in the old times, not now. This was the fishing city on this side. Okay, Waqif is the second largest city. So we have Doha, Waqif, and Al Khor. All right. So that over there is what we call Ras Abruk. Ras Abruk, there was a city there, and now it's an archaeological site or a protected area. Bahrain is on the other side. See, Bahrain is there. Okay, so anything which is not lit up is Bahrain. And you see that piece of land right there? Yeah, that's Bahrain. Why is it Bahrain? That's called Hawar Island, because during the wars, Bahrain always said that half of Qatar was there. So just recently, after the block color, that's why they call it purple. It was known since the Phoenician times. When you apply heat on this animal, it turns into the purple color. It turns into the maroon color, which is the Qatari flag color. That's why we call it maroon or.
Find me dancing on my own, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Don't call me up when you're feeling blue. You'll find me dancing on my own, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Let me go. It's a new adventure. Adventure.
Who draws the line between forgery and feeling inspired? Who defines derivative versus being admired? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top. Everything's a remix of everything that has been. Then let me just go back to my laptop, take a band on track that I cooked on. Maybe you'll hear Skrillex, some Netica, some Imogen. Talk what I could, but I'm trying to get back. It just seems fair. Who draws the line between innovation and tried and true? Who's to say what's reiteration and what is new? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
What is this? Potteries and stuff they use in homes. What is this over here? Granite. That's not even granite. So this is an anchor. This is an anchor we use for dhows or ships. This is a weight we use for the divers. So the diver would pick their own weight and they would rope themselves and dive. Now every diver has to have an assistant when we're talking about pearl diving. let's say you two guys are assistants, you have to, you know each other, like you two. So you have to import them from outside, but the basalt is much more heavier than the other stones. So that's why I need that basalt. The mass is smaller and it's heavier. It goes straight down. So you go down quickly, and the rope is chosen by the diver himself, because if the rope cuts in the middle, you're dead. Because if you're running out of oxygen and you're stuck to this stone and the line cuts in the middle, you cannot swim up again. Even if you do, you're already out of oxygen. You have to remove your weight and climb up again. That's too late.
Who draws the line between forgery and feeling inspired? Who defines derivative versus being admired? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to go. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
The island which is close to Qatar, the Bahraini island. That's where it is. So the guys with the black flag are the enemies. Not in the open.
And the process is quicker also.
Sorry?
To make this kind of pearls.
Yes.
Is it quicker?
Very quick.
On a normal.
I was just saying this. How many shells it took to find a pearl? You inject a piece of sand to get them out. Every oyster has a pearl. I was explaining this.
If everything's a remix of everything that has been, then let me just go back to my laptop, take a band on track that I cooked on. Maybe you'll hear Skrillex, some Netica, some Imogen. Talk wacko, but I'm trying to get back. It just seems fair. Who draws the line between innovation and tried and true? Who's to say what's reiteration and what is new? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Up on the shoulders of giants, I've got a long.
Until the 90s. Even see the Corniche is still not established with the skyline. It ends in the 90s. They're showing you how the city grew over the years. Until the 90s. That was before the skyline. Skyline 2006. There were some buildings, but not. So look at the timing here, 1920s, and the line starts from the museum, where we are now. We have an island. They established an island called Banana Island in the shape of an island. It's like a resort, like the Maldives. Further, about 25 minutes in electric boats under the government, owned by the government. We had the old port. Now the new port is called Hamad Port in the south. It's the 8th largest port in the world. Now this port is used for something different. They reclaimed more land, and they had Almina district. Almina means the port, and this is where the cruise ships come. So the cruise ship would just, they're 10 minutes away from the middle of the city, the center of the city. All right, that's all the Corniche, is 7 kilometers. That island is where you showed you the logo of the World Cup. That's called Palm Island. There was a resort there with lots of palm trees and a resort. It got removed in 2009. We don't know why. The industry of building, that's the torch for the Asian Games 2006. Doha was nothing like you've seen it 14 years ago, not even close. He rode on a horse, the brother of the Emir rode on a horse all the way up to the top to light up the torch. Yeah, but this was on the horse, look. It was very difficult to climb on the stairs, you almost lost it, but look at this mosque on my right hand side. You see that the domes? Yeah, that's the state mosque before they built this one now. It's called the Kuwait Mosque, that one over there. It's almost identical to the one to the state mosque. This is the Kabayan market, the Filipino market they call it. They have, if you want perfumes, 50 and 60% off original, come here. There's other markets there, watches, the same thing. They're all original perfumes, they will tell you. Consumer protection is very strong here in Qatar, so if you buy something and something's wrong with it, you just go back and exchange it, nothing will happen. From this mosque over here, it's called the Kuwait Mosque. And the company house, which look at this headquarters, was here. So we have some hotels, and museums, cafes and restaurants, many things. Qatar has the largest falcon market in the world. This is it. You see what? It's part of Souq Waqif. You see this building here? All the way to the end, that's the falcon market. Over 10,000 falcons are received in the markets every year. Be dropped off shortly. Within a couple of minutes. These are the horse stables of the Emir. You're opposite of the market, of the palace. This is the Emir Diwan. They walk with their jockeys every day in the Souq in the morning and afternoon before sunset. They go around. The camels will parade around the palace here all morning and evening time as well, the camels. Prepare yourself. We're going to be out of the bus within a minute.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a...
Why they want? Because there are females there and males here, and sometimes they fight and they might mate. So they don't want them to mate at the wrong time. The females are there and males are females and males. So, and if they move, they will take them every day to walk and there. So if you leave them as they please, it's a problem with the camels. They will feed them. They will fight over the food sometimes. Sorry, the coffee.
Let's stay up.
Where?
First coffee. First Doha. It's a coffee market.
Okay. Herb market. Herb market.
No, first coffee.
Why are they tied?
Sorry? Why the ladies are tied?
What can you all know? Okay.
Little while since we got along, yeah. We've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes, you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold you, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
Up and tossing, turning, staying up all night long. Up and calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
Yeah, so guys, these are nuts and spices and lime and dried lime. Yeah, these are dried lime. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot that's happening in this Souq Waqif. The moment you land here and like go around, as we've gone around with you guys, and you've also seen a lot of things. Someone might think you've been to Qatar for several months, because the information that you already get from just being in the Souq Waqif and knowing about the Qatari culture, knowing about the Qataris, their people, their origin, and what they are based on, what they praise and what they treasure the most. It's a really important information, and the place is full of people always. It's a nice place to explore, and I advise you, if you want to be in Qatar, just make sure you visit Souq Waqif.
On right. Very good.
Yay, bravo.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye. Remember the Emir, he gave the cloak to Messi at the World Cup? This is the shop that made it. Okay, this is the women's section, and this is the men that made for men. So this could be worth between 300 riyals, 300 riyals and 7,000 riyals. It depends on the quality. Of course, in Islamic culture, gold and silk, men do not wear it. So it's not gold or nor silk. Okay?
Yeah, guys, as I mentioned earlier, a lot is happening in the Souq Waqif. A lot is being sold at the Souq Waqif, from perfumes, outfits, souvenirs, jewelry, artisans, and everything is in the Souq Waqif, and I really enjoyed. I'm looking forward to visiting the place again. So this is us heading home now after a long tour day. It was fun. I hope you also enjoyed the video. Personally, I enjoyed every bit of my trip. It was around 4 to 5 hours of fun and exploring, and I really had fun. And with this way, we're gonna end the video for today. I'm so glad that you watched until this far. I really appreciate your support. See you on my next one. Bye.